In 2023, for the first time in history, more than 10,000 academic papers were retracted. The retraction rate is growing at 22% per year, far outpacing the growth of published research. And these aren't just obscure journals. Nature, Science, The Lancet, and EJM, the most prestigious journals in the world, have been hit by serious research fraud, again and again. May 2020, the world was reeling from COVID-19. Two bombshell papers appeared simultaneously in The Lancet and in EJM. Hydroxychloroquine increases COVID-19 mortality. The data source? Surgisphere Corporation, claiming records from 671 hospitals and 96,000 patients worldwide. But this company turned out to have just a handful of employees, including the CEO. Global-scale data collection? Implausible. When co-authors demanded an independent audit, Surgisphere refused to hand over the raw data. On June 4, both The Lancet and EJM retracted the papers on the same day. While those papers stood, the WHO had suspended its clinical trials. Ghost data had moved global health policy. In 1998, surgeon Andrew Wakefield published a paper in The Lancet. There is an association between the MMR vaccine and autism. Parents around the world panicked. Later investigations revealed the 12 subjects had been cherry-picked. Ethics approval was never obtained. And Wakefield himself had been funded by lawyers preparing to sue vaccine manufacturers. In 2010, the UK General Medical Council struck him from the medical register. The Lancet retracted the paper, calling it utterly false. But here's the real problem. The paper is still being cited even after retraction. Of 13,252 post-retraction citations, only 5.4% acknowledged the retraction. One single paper fueled a global anti-vaccine movement. January 2014. Nature published what was called a groundbreaking discovery. Soak ordinary cells in mild acid, and they become stem cells, STAP cells. It was headline news worldwide. But almost immediately, PubPeer users spotted irregularities in the images. Riken's investigation confirmed data fabrication. Both papers were retracted in July. Then, in August, co-author Yoshiki Sasai took his own life. Nature's editors later admitted. The normal peer review process would have been unlikely to detect this type of image manipulation. In January 2024, a molecular biologist published a blog post. He flagged image manipulation in roughly 60 papers by researchers at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, one of the world's leading cancer centers. Papers co-authored by the CEO and COO were among them. Dana-Farber announced 6 retractions and 31 corrections. In 2025, the institute paid a $15 million settlement in a federal lawsuit, admitting to misrepresentation in NIH grant applications. Peer review missed it. The journals missed it. One blogger got it done. The peer review system was designed on good faith. It assumes the data is real. In a BMJ experiment, deliberate errors were planted in a paper and sent to reviewers. Not a single reviewer caught them all. Verifying whether 96,000 patient records are genuine? 2 or 3 reviewers have a few weeks. It's physically impossible. And researchers face relentless pressure: publish or perish, publish in top journals, or your career is over. The damage from retracted papers is immense. WHO trials suspended. Vaccine hesitancy fueled. Billions in research funding misdirected. But there are signs of change. Mandatory data sharing. Pre-registered studies. Citizen watchdogs like PubPeer. Protecting the integrity of science is not just scientists' job,